Hey yo, what's up? It's my first stream. I'm gonna take you guys through my track called Doubts. Um, I know there's a little bit of a delay in the audio, or like a little short delay thing. Can't figure it out, so might as well just keep it. Thank you guys for joining, and thanks for joining the Discord. I'm gonna put this up only for Discord members. Well, that's my plan. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm using Ableton Live, as you guys can see, and it's a pretty basic track, but yeah, I'm not gonna waste your time. Let me jump straight into it. I'm gonna skip the intro because the intro is basically just the drop simplified. So we'll start with. Let's start with the song. Okay, so as it goes from the intro into the first part, or the first I don't know what you call it, the first part of the song. Okay, so that sound. Let's start with that sound. I think that's pretty much the main part of the song. I can't see. I'm gonna have to move this camera. Okay, I'm gonna check if everything's still good. Are we still? Yeah. Okay, so the sound is a sound that I actually made when I was still using FL Studio. Called it Base Layer 2 Deeper Texture. It's actually for. I made it for so I normally when I make when I make bases, I normally make like a sub layer, mid layer, and then a texture layer, like a top end. And this is what I used for the top layer. It's 2 sine waves, and then this one is 7 semitones up. It's the first time I actually try a synth like that. I've heard it before, but I've never tried it, so I just gave it a try, and it sounded epic. If I turn off the effects and the comb filter, it sounds like a sine wave. Okay, let me turn off the noise. So you can hear that there's a what's that called, the effects? Okay, let me turn off all these effects as well, so you guys can properly hear I think there's a faster way. Yep. Turn it all off. Sine wave. You can just hear it's a sine wave. And then this one is 7 semitones. That's 2 sine waves playing at 2 octaves. Now one of them is just a bit higher. Turn on the effects again. So distortion gives it a bit more grit, and then the compressor or the multiband just brings everything to the forefront. And I put a combs filter, so I'll have you listen to it without the combs and on. It gives it a bit more body, I think. And then I have a noise that I put on the LFO there. Put the graph not high, and then put the speed up high, so it gives it some texture without and with. I think it's pretty cool. And then I don't know if you guys know RC20, sick plugin. I just put some noise on there and some distortion. And then this plugin, the Tape Shaper from Ableton, gives it such a sick sound, and I use that to automate the sound in the drop. So if you hear these sounds, that sound, that woo, that's actually the Tape Shaper automated. Then I've got Decapitator, just distorting, Kickstart for side chaining. I got this vinyl distortion that I also use to fill up space. Automate that in the drop. So I'll play the drop. nothing's happening. I'm gonna have to re-enable the automations. Just check. Why is it? Re-enable. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I haven't switched them on. What the fuck, bro? Bro. There we go. The hell?
Think about me.
So there, in that little break there, you can hear I automated that vinyl distortion noise, and that's to fill up the space because it kind of pauses, and thought it well to do that. So it's actually just some ear candy. Okay, so that's for the lead. Just the classic reverb sound there. And then as you can hear, I'm automating the reverb, slowly bringing it down so it's very wide at the moment, slowly bringing the reverb down so it comes towards the center, and the claps and the percussion is just ringing out.
Do you think about me?
So it's so much tension. It's just made by reverb there. It's not a big build up. It literally has there's an effect, there's some percussion and a vocal, and that's the whole build up, and it sounds super massive just because of that reverb. Now let me quickly try and find that reverb because it's a fucking awesome reverb. It's from Kashmir. So check the mix.
But I still think about you a lot. Do you think about me?
Oh, it's the wrong one. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Reverb goes up.
But I still think about you a lot. Do you think about
Down.
me?
So that makes for a pretty cool effect, I think. Vocals also awesome. I found it on Splice, as everyone else finds their vocals there, so might as well join them. I think the percussion is quite cool, so I'll quickly go through the hats and the percussions. Let me solo this. So this is this is made using battery. I don't know if you guys know the synth. I actually got it on special on Native Instruments. They had like a sale on not Valentine's Day, when Christmas or something, and I got it for such a good price, so I bought it. I saw it on Carl Watson's stream, so I was like, yeah, I gotta use it. If that man uses it, I have to use it as well. I made this pack. It's like just some of all my, a combination of all my favorite sounds in battery. I called it my perk selection. So if you guys have battery, let me know and then I'll give you the pack. Claps again, I think I used battery again. Let's check. Battery, and I got my clap selections. Okay, it's off now, I don't know why. All my clap selections. You guys could ask me, I'll send it with pleasure. Other than that, I think there's a loop. And I kind of try to emulate the effect that you do on the effect that you have on a CDJ with the delay. So I put an H delay there, and I put the mix up. So keep an eye on that mix. So I try to like emulate what you would do while you're playing it live. So like bring in the delay so it can go like it's pretty basic, but I think it definitely adds to the groove there. Maybe not. Maybe it was just fun. I don't know. But it's there. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna show you guys how I made this kick. Fucking awesome kick, if you ask me. Let me solo it. I'll probably just solo it. Do this. Let's check. Okay, that's all the drums. But let me show you the kick first. Kicks, solo kicks. Fat ass kick, bruh. So this is a big kick. It's also what Carl Watson used, saw it on his stream, bought it, and pretty much copied exactly what he did. That's just metering to check my volume. But yeah, the big kick sounds like this. So it's like the sub layer of the kick. Got the fatness. Then I added a battery, which sounds like this on its own. A bit more mid body, like the punch, I'd say. And then this is the top kick. So altogether, you get this. A pretty fat ass kick. And then had some perks. It's very straightforward stuff. But it has like a pretty big stereo field. And now that I came to think of it, I actually did. So I added a R Vox. If I take that off, it sounds like this. I think it adds like a bit of extra. And this is a driver, I think. Yeah, it's a driver, so it adds some saturation to the percussions. And that's it. What is that? Okay, let me go through the basses. Sounds like that. Let me play it with the kick. Drums. Claps. Okay, so the first thing of the bass that you'll notice is this hit here. Such a sick sound. This one here. Serum, I can has kick. That's the wavetable, and I call it my grr impact. Has a slight distortion without. Big difference. Put a vocoder on, that's actually the main effect of the sound. Without, with sick sound, capitator boosting the mid highs, and then what is this? Why do I have a utility on it? I think maybe I tried it in mono. Utility does nothing, and I have a compressor that just tames the sound. Next up, I've got this sound. Pretty mean sound. Preset, bass square stab. I think I found it on Splice. Without the effects, it sounds like this. Sounds like nothing with the. There we go. That's how it sounds, and then I added my beef. Yeah, boy. Spreader. A delay, very short delay. That makes it quite wide. Camel Crusher, free plugin, sick plugin, and EQ. Without EQ, very noisy. With tamed, boy, tamed. Next up, that's like the groove. Also Serum. I think you guys would see that I only have Serum, so that's what I use. If I listen to it now, I probably would have taken off the, I don't know, it sounds like a that little ringy noise, that high end, probably would have taken that off, but it is what it is. Again, a Combs filter making that effect. Love a Combs filter. You'll see it in a lot of my stuff. Standard procedure, got kickstart on there. Decapitator, pushing the mids, and then compressor taming the sound. Not quite happy with the sound. I probably could have done better, but I just wanted to get a release out. And then I've got a kick here adding to the groove. It goes do, back, do. Yeah. So that's it for the bass. Got this sound. Big part of the track. And I've got some extra hi-hats coming in the second part of the job. Okay, let me show you guys that. There. As you can hear, it actually changes in real time. It's not a fixed. It doesn't. So yeah, it's not a fixed sound. Where is that sound? Yeah. So you'll see. Check the tape set shape. Goes on and off, and that gives the effect. I actually had to put a limiter on here because if you take it off, I'm not going to do it because our ears are not going to make it. But if you don't put the limiter, it's like a crazy loud noise. But yeah, just play around with that tape shaper. It's really a cool plugin, and that's actually. Honestly, let me check. Okay, let me put this on. Okay. See, it kind of destroys the sound there, eh? Let me copy this thing. Control V. Okay, I'm gonna put this one on. Play around with it. Check how cool this thing is, bro. There we go. Played around with the tape delay. That's what I did. Okay, so let's check the tape delays automation. Re-enable. Okay, I'm gonna open that up. Check the tape delay and the reverb. How sick is that sound? Woo! That's literally this plugin. The more you fuck around, the more you find out. Okay, verse 2.
Do you think about me?
Again, reverb. Got a bass playing a very standard
Do you
pattern.
think about me?
Respace. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to make respace. And then standard percussion with the vocal. Second verse or second break, different melody in the lead. Again, introducing the tape shaper and big build up, same build up as before, and it goes into this
Do you
drop.
think about me?
guys, if you want to listen to it, go listen to it on Spotify, so my monthly listeners doesn't look sad. Because that's pretty much it. I thank you guys, and this will be the first of many streams. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, found some value. Comment down below, or just tell me if you guys want the sample pack of this track, and or maybe I'll probably include the sample pack for you to download with all the sounds. And you guys have a lovely day. Peace.